Welcome to Hustle.
And the Tytoofly show.
Nah, you gotta hit that love.
Now it's always about love, but Tytoofly in here right now, giving them the flyness of Tytoofly.
What makes you Tytoofly? What makes you too fly? What are you giving us right now on Hustle and Love that makes you cut out my love and put too fly?
I'm too fly, like I'm just fly. I got the girls like the dreads and all that. That's number one.
Oh, you got them dreads?
Yeah, girls like the dreads, so I'm just fly like everything. I'm just fly. I'm lit.
Oh, what makes you lit?
This new song we just dropped, Redemption. Got me lit right now.
Let's talk about that. Congratulations on that too, though. But how you feel about that? About like just the energy the energy and the love that you receiving from dropping this song. How you feel about that?
I feel good. That made me know that people watching me and people really listen to what I'm doing and they really support me for real. Especially how much people was reposting the song and they got me feeling good. Like, yeah, they watching now I could really come out more. Cause before I was like type, they probably gonna listen, but I don't know if they gonna really vibe to it. But now everybody really vibing to it and giving me good feedback on the song. So let me know I'm doing something right.
Nah, see, you supposed to be confident in anything that you put out. You never supposed to feel like they gonna listen, but I don't know if they're gonna. Nah, you supposed to tell yourself, even when you're in the studio making a song, they gonna vibe to this. I'm dropping this hit, so they gonna vibe to this. I know they gonna vibe to this. You ain't supposed to be like insecure, like they gonna listen.
Nah, it wasn't even that. It was just like I felt like I didn't have enough following. Like I felt like they was gonna follow, but I felt like it was gonna be family like follow. Like it was just straight family. Like friends, some friends probably would listen, but I didn't think that music that's what was gonna make me lit. I didn't know that was music. I thought playing ball, because people like me for playing ball. But then when music came, they just really started vibing to me and really like, Ty going hard, Ty this, Ty that. So it just made me know something. It just gave me more confidence, basically.
But you always remember anything that you touch, if it's work and it's coming from you and it's coming from within you, when you touch it, know that it's going to be lit. Don't ever doubt yourself, because if you go in the booth and you doubt, then you need to get out the booth. You don't need to be on the field, bro, if you're going to be doubting it. When you step up to the mic, you got to tell yourself, I'm getting ready to put this hit out. Oh, I'm going to have them vibing to this. And then you got to create your own world. Like if you creating a song for the club scene, you got to tell yourself, you got to see it. Like they going to be in the club. You got to see the people just chanting your words and singing with you. You got to video yourself on the stage performing.
I be thinking about that in my head. Like me on stage is lit.
Yeah, that's how you gotta be. Don't ever doubt yourself, because everything comes from within. When you connect to the universe, Granddaddy always talk about connections to the universe and how you make things happen. And me, the manifest queen, always talk about how to manifest stuff. So when you step up to the mic or any field, you gotta be able to milli rock on any block, and you gotta know your milli rock is the best rock. You can't be I don't know if I'm on. Nah,
I always had confidence, but it just gave me more confidence with people showing love.
That's good. That's definitely a good thing when people showing love, because that does make you feel more energized and make you want to give them more, make you want to put out more. So I definitely agree with that. By the way, free Casanova. Free Casanova.
Free cash, man. He came on the song, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't no Cash could rap like that for real.
For real?
Yeah, cause I was so used to nigga try to kiss me in the drop.
Boom, boom, boom.
I was used to that. I ain't know Cass was gonna show out like that, but he showed out on the song.
Yeah, he still gave that boom, 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 but he gave it from a different perspective. He wasn't he said, I know how to do my bop. Don't tell me how to do my bop. Yeah, he did his bop, and he gave us what he gave us, but he just gave it, it was different, but it was dope.
Yeah, he opened up on the song, man.
Yeah, he opened up.
He gave us a different Casanova that we didn't see, or that we didn't know that he could be.
Right, exactly. And you know what really makes me respect him with this song? Because knowing that he was dealing with the circumstances and the situation that he's dealing with, he still came out and delivered on all his promises. He did the video. We not knowing the feds was looking for him. No, we ain't know he on a run or whatever they trying to say.
Come on, let's go. Yeah.
It's supposed
to be an hour, let's do this.
But he still came and did what he had to do. Everything that he promised us, he came, he delivered, and he showed love. We had fun doing the video. We had fun working with him. Even though me and him had 50 arguments.
Yo, that's your mom? She don't play.
Yeah, you gotta let them know in this industry, you can't be laid back. You can't just let people tell you what they gonna give you or how they gonna give it to you or when they gonna give it to you. No, I'm not saying that about Casanova. I'm just talking about the industry in general. Like, you gotta demand your respect wherever you go. So yeah, he was like, yo, boy, yo. But it was all good.
Nah, he was lit though. Smiles and laughing. We had fun.
Yeah, it was all love. We definitely had a great time. So speaking of it, did you and Casanova come up with the song together, or how was Redemption created?
Redemption came about with me being downstairs and I was writing.
Downstairs where?
In the house. I write downstairs. I used to write next to the speaker. So I'm next to the speaker and I'm just listening to music. I'm playing beats. And the song I was writing, I was like, for so long, man, I ain't speak on things. Like I was just did that part. But the part where when the cops drive by, we don't look that way. Like, that part wasn't on there. I just had that hook part, that one little part, and then I stopped. That's when you came downstairs. You was like, yo, you gotta be different. We gave him How, we gave him Lil Baby, we gave him Sky High. Now we gotta get him something different. Let's try Black Lives Matter. So then I'm like, all right, we can do that. And then we made it more of a about the people's type song. So I just wrote the song and made it a people's song. The real question is, why did you feel like, or why did you come like to tell me like, let's be different now, like let's do something different, let's stand out? Like, what made you say that? What made you think that?
Well, considering what we're facing today, the injustice, just all of the evilness and the wickedness that's going on in the world today, it's like, let's stick to that script. Let's put out something that's going to uplift our people. Let's put out something that, and then I'm like, you have a story to tell pertaining to the injustice and the things that's going on today.
All right.
So I'm like, write about the struggles and the injustice from your perspective. Don't like how everybody else, I pull out a gun and boom, I shoot him, I kill him, I stomp him, I take a perk, and then I do a Zen, and then I ran into my man, and then I knocked him. No, that's suicidal. The music that the people putting out today, some of the people, I'm not going to say everybody, but the music that some of the youth is putting out today, I call it suicidal, because it's either leading them to their grave early, or it's leading them to catch these huge indictments that they can't get themselves out of. And they just, and why? Because they rapping, they telling on themselves. And even when they see that the people is getting caught up in these jams, it's not changing them. They still putting out the same type of music. They still get up. The next rapper gonna still get up to the mic and talk about how much drugs he sold, how many bodies he laid down.
You think it's the music or the interviews? Because I've been seeing a lot of people say something about this one interview dude, like how a lot of people go on his interview and the police use his interviews to like arrest people. Basically, they bring up Casanova interview with him, with Casanova saying, yeah, I was in jail, and basically saying stuff. The dude was asking him, and he telling him the truth, like, yeah. And they used that interview to get him. They used the interview for G Herbo, I think. They used it for a lot of people. That same dude, though, who do a lot of interviews with these rappers, they use it.
Who, Vlad?
Yeah, him.
Oh, yeah, I saw something the other day. Look, I like the way Lil Baby got him.
Cause how you know that?
He was like, oh, so did you have a fight? Was it with the white boy? First, Lil Baby twisting his head like, yeah. He thought about it. Now, that was very smart. Shout out to Lil Baby for that. He was on point. He said, how you know it was with a white dude, though? I saw it.
You talking about that's basically what happens nah, I'm talking about how you know it was with a white dude. It was
with a white dude. Right, he put him on blast.
I think he must have said it before. Nah,
you could tell he was letting him know, like, nah, I didn't ever say that before, so don't even try to lie. How you know that? And I wouldn't necessarily say, no. What I would say is, I think is both. The interviews, because just like Lil Baby, that's why I said shout out to him, because I respect him for that, because just because these people get up here and ask you these questions on these interviews, you don't got to answer them. You don't have to. You can stop them right in their tracks, just like Lil Baby did. So,
just like Baby, y'all gonna stop playing with me, all three of y'all.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to. These artists don't have to answer certain questions. You're not obligated to answer if you cut somebody in prison or not, or if you had a fight and somebody died. Was you there? Was you involved? You don't have to answer that. So I think that, again, it's the narrative. Put it like that. Everybody want to be gangster. Everybody want to get in the music and tell their story. How one person, come on, don't be doing all that pretty boy stuff, that too fly stuff while I'm talking. But everybody want to get up there and show how they're more gangster than the next person, or how they have gangster in them too, or how they rob, killed, and steal too, or how they take drugs and get high and go in the booth too. But they're not stopping to think like, Trey got indicted.
Right.
The Brems got indicted.
Wolves
got indicted. And there's many more before them. But I'm just speaking on what's going on today. People not stopping and saying, okay, hold on. I'm not taking that. I'm not following that route. No. I'm going to talk about something different. Because to me, music is to make people feel good. You know, you might be going through something and you just might need to escape your home. You go upstairs and you listen to your music. That's back in the days. You know, my little boyfriend get on my nerves. I go listen to Mary. No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
But see, us now, like, we feel like more aggressive music, that's what get us lit. Like, whenever we going through something, everybody go listen to something aggressive. All right, now they mad. But that's bad too, because they start feeling like that person. When the whole time, music is like entertainment. Like, some people don't, it's not what they say in their songs really do that. And us coming up, listening to it, get us lit. Like, all right, they doing that, I could do it too. I'm lit now. All right, he said he do this, he do it, I'm doing it too. Like, that's how.
But is it really getting you lit, or is it getting you caught up?
Nah, really getting people caught up.
Right. That's the part that's why I'm saying, when we talk about redemption, that's what made me say, let's change the narrative. That's why when So B came up with the name Redemption, we was like, yeah, that's it. Because that's what this is about. Standing up together, uplifting one another, and fighting against evil. Everybody got a story to tell. And there's a lot of evilness going on in the world. Like y'all spoke about in the song, COVID-19. That's
they
evil.
To cover that up. And then you seen on the news, the lady passed out from the vaccine. They gave her a shot in her arm, and then like
that's even evil. People now, they got our own people. They going into our hoods, getting some of our people, essential workers, to take the shot.
You can get fined or something.
No, look, like they getting people to take the shot and then having them posted all on, like promoting their vaccine. Why would you take that shot when we don't even know where this virus, this disease came from?
All right.
Why are you taking a shot when you don't trust the disease, and you're not supposed to trust the people that's giving you the shot? You're an experiment to them. So why are you taking a shot? That's evil. All the evilness that's going on in the world. Every time you artists come up, soon as y'all cross that line, soon as y'all cross over to feeling like y'all famous, y'all lit now, as y'all say, y'all got it now. Next thing you know, we have an indictment on you, and you're caught up in this indictment, and you did this 15 years ago and 10 years ago, and it's like, it's like, come on now. So now that's evil, and then it's like, now you got to turn on the people closest to you, the people that done help you come up. Sometimes certain people might not even know. I'm saying this because I heard Casanova say when he did his video, when he was turning himself in, and he said he don't even know certain people, but he got caught up.
All right.
And we praying for him that he beat that. We praying that he make it out.
Right.
But the thing about it is, they're using that. They're using people that you don't even know that you might have been affiliated with, or might have came around you through somebody else to take you down. That's evil. All of that is evil. So it's like,
they don't want to see us win.
Of course not. That's why but like your granddad always say, rap. That's a rap sheet. They need y'all to build a rap sheet to tell on y'all stuff. So which artist or which management or which company is going to be smart enough to say, you know what? We're going to change this narrative. We're going to talk about what they doing to us, not what we doing to us. Because like you said, you listen to the music and then you get mad. You get mad, but you don't go take it out on the people that got you enslaved or that got us captivated. You go take it out on your own people, your brother or your sister. So you getting lit for what? Look at poor little King Von.
Right.
Rest in peace to him. I don't know him. I didn't really listen to his music, but I saw the videos of what happened to him. That was sad. They once hung out together and stuff like that. And I guarantee you, it's the music and the internet and the narrative that was being pushed across social media that caused them to separate. And now the boy lost his life and his family got to suffer over what? Because he wanted to become rich and famous in his rap industry?
It really be like supporters and fans and like people under academics posts that really be starting the beef, like
the feds, academics.
Basically, Meek Mills wasn't playing with academics the other day.
What he said? Oh yeah, he went off on him. But that's how a lot of you artists should do people like him. Check them, checkmate, put them in their place. Right. Don't sit there and support their page when all they doing is promoting evil and wickedness. Like he said, y'all, you going for a rat. You pushing for a rat. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you're a grown man.
So every time I post something, do something positive, you don't post. But when
right.
the negative come out, you post that.
Right, but that's social media for you. Promoting the negative and hiding the truth. And that's people for you. Being that narrative has been pushed for so long, people hate the truth but love a lie. If you put up something like, even with yourself, when we promoting redemption, you getting how many likes and comments?
That's the thing. It'd be like 86 comments, but then 4,000 views, or
because they watching
something like that. Like, or not even comments. It'll be like 80 something likes, and then it'll have like 5,000 views or 4,000. Like it'll be, I'd be like, so what are the likes at? And then it'll be like 100 or something people saved it, and 100 or something people sent it out. But nobody gonna like it. I just want views, save, and send.
Now watch if you have an industry fight or industry beef. They viral, bow, viral, bow, movie, bow. Right. That's how that's gonna be. They don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about the negative. They want to say, oh, Tytoofly got punched in his face when he was performing. Oh, everybody gonna be promoting that. Or y'all saw Tytoofly jump in the crowd and punch the nigga in his face and the nigga passed out. Everybody gonna promote that. Everybody gonna talk about that. That's just the industry for you. That's why we came up with redemption. Now let's see how many people gonna push this narrative. Let's stand up and fight back together against the evil, the wicked, the people that's doing things to us. Matter of fact, since we keep talking about redemption, let's hit that beat one time, just so for those of y'all that didn't listen to it.
We were birthed to achieve greatness, the essence of our blackness, rising the black fist in the face of these racists.
For so long, man, I ain't speak on things. Act like I ain't seen nothing. I swear that y'all don't feel my pain. We spinning, we don't play no game. No, we forever pay. When the cops come by, we don't look that way. Cops drop out, we ain't thinking straight. We slime, we need y'all go that way. For so long, man, I ain't speak on things. Act like I ain't seen nothing. I swear that y'all don't feel my pain. We spinning, we don't play no game. No, we forever pay. When the cops come by, we don't look that way. Cops drop out, we ain't thinking straight. We slime, we need y'all go that way. Black lives matter. Had to say that with the fist up. It's black versus the cops, but y'all tell them cops the best up. When they jump up by that car, y'all gonna race on up, you next up. With the fist up in the air, that's for my people, y'all all bless up. I'm 17 speaking on this stuff. We are not the same. I see the real, keep it real. I see they got it Kanye brain. They say this ain't worse than COVID. How y'all know that? They poisoning our brain and y'all gon' act like I ain't know that. They put it all up in the air, so y'all gon' tell me I ain't know that. Put his knee on that man's neck and try to blame it on diseases. Y'all mad at the cops. It ain't the cops, it's the leader. But the cops, they play the role, so now we hotter than a heater. Let's get trouble by that seat, cause he ain't doing what he's supposed to. Them teachers about the real, that's the reason I don't think I like school. We don't like school, we just go to school so we can have fun and we can social. We were hard and then we stuck. It's time to show them we ain't playing. Now they blessing our communities, the stuff that we been saying. Cop jumped out that car, you put that Glock right in my face. Thoughts going through my head, it was a good thing I ain't do the race. I look back, see another cop with a gun in the back of my head. There's two of us and two of y'all can't say y'all still.
I'm being Casanova, Hold on, let me give
My dick,
I used to bust sales.
Make sure my Glock
had enough shells.
Since a kid watching DuckTales, it was fuck
12.
They building more
Ain't
than
enough jails just to put us away.
Still gotta fill up my cake.
Cause all you Trump supporters killing our wives and they hunting daughters. That White House ain't doing nothing for us.
But give us food stamps.
Fuck is that? Inequality. So let's follow me. I made it out of poverty on my own.
Yeah, I fought in my soul.
Oh well, I'm in my zone. Get shot for reaching for your phone. Just a blackmail reality, just chilling at home.
Won't
Free
stop.
Casanova.
Free cash.
Don't stop. Refuse to stop.
Hey.
My people.
For so long, man, I ain't speak on things. Act like I ain't seen nothing. I swear that y'all don't feel my pain. We spinning, we don't play no game. Knowing we forever pay. When the cops come by, we don't look that way. Cops drop out, we ain't thinking straight. We slide, we ain't trying to go that way. For so long, man, I ain't speak on things. Act like I ain't seen nothing. I swear that y'all don't feel my pain. We spinning, we don't play no game. Knowing we forever pay. When the cops come by, we don't look that way. Cops drop out, we ain't thinking straight. We slide, we ain't trying to go that way.
Yeah, so for those of y'all that didn't download, that didn't hear it yet, there you have it. Say it again. Free Casanova.
Free Casanova and shout out DJ Booth.
Shout out DJ Booth all day. DJ Booth got that song in
Nah,
Atlanta, North Carolina, Vegas.
He blowing it up.
New York. He just blowing it
Wherever
up.
he at, he blowing it up. He making it
Live Nation. Shout out to Live Nation. Live Nation controls the industry. Live Nation is over Rock Nation, and we already got analytics from Live Nation that the song is doing great. So, I mean, we really, and like we were saying before we put the song on, the message is for our people to stand together and let's fight back against this evil. Stop conforming to everything. Stand up for something. We all have a story to tell. We all have been victims of injustice in some type of way. We all have lost somebody to COVID. Rest in peace, Aurora, number one. We all going through this. And then now they want to give our people these COVID vaccines and they want them to...
It's not even working. They put one in the arm and it just leaks straight up.
For real? No, but they doing it so that our people can get on social media and promote it to us. So it's like a monkey see, monkey do world. If she got it or he got it and it's working for them, then we could get it too. It's gonna work for us. That's what they want. They just wanna promote their evilness and their wickedness. But redemption is about standing up and fighting back against that. But
Redemption is show no fear.
Show no fear. Tytoofly is here.
No fear.
No, but speaking of a story, so in the song you said to put the gun to the back of my head. It's 2 of us and 20 of y'all. Y'all can't say y'all was scared.
Can't say y'all scared.
Let's talk about that. Was that something that you made up for the song, or is that something that really happened?
When I do songs, everything in a song is either I'm imagining it to happen, it happened, or it's gonna happen. Like somehow it's gonna come to life, or it's already here type thing. But basically, we was in a car in a situation, and the cops just straight pulled up on us, and one hopped out. As soon as he got out of his car, he just went like this to the passenger side. I was sitting in the passenger window. He was just like this, like directly at me. I'm just looking at him like, I can't make now. And then I had the phone in my hand, so I'm like this. I can't make one move. So when I went to look back, I see there's a lady cop in the back window, but like she wasn't at my window. She was in the back window, like directly behind my head, like just like this with a flashlight. So I got one right here, one right here.
Catch that bee outside of that uniform.
And then the dude who was driving,
it's sending shivers through my body. I want to fight them.
I seen the one cop. He was laughing. He took my mic, he looked like Chris Tucker when we was in there. But the dude who was driving had a seatbelt on, and the cop come banging on the window. He's like, get out the car. But he had a seatbelt on. The car was still in drive, and the doors was locked. So he trying to get out because the cop telling him to get out. Then we got all these guns around the car. It was like 10 cop cars out there, and it was like mad cops, like a lot of cops out there. So he nervous. I'm nervous. I'm like, bro, just stop moving. The cop like, get out. He trying to get out. The car stopped rolling. He had to stop again. I'm like, bro, just stop. Park the car.
He was nervous.
Just open this door, because if we move, they not gonna spare us. Just we can't. And I opened the door. I had a red hoodie on. The lady cop gonna grab me by my hoodie and bring me out the car like this way. So I'm
she got there to grab the hoodie?
Yeah, she gonna grab me out. I'm like, ooh, I got out there.
Ain't get out that car and do nothing.
Nah, she put me on the as soon as I got out, she put me on top of the car with her, and then she took the phone out of my hand. But that situation, when I made the song, is like I had to put it in there. I had to speak on something real that happened to me, and I just had to let the people know. Like,
but how did you feel like in that moment? Like, first of all, before that, because sometimes That's another thing. I have to be fair. I don't want to be biased because sometimes it's not always the cops being evil and wicked.
No, right.
Sometimes you guys put yourself in positions to the cop and the leaders. I got what you're saying, but sometimes you guys put yourself in positions to be put in those positions.
No, we do.
So why did y'all get pulled?
We got pulled because we was in a stolen car. We was in a stolen car on our way to go see some girls. Whole time I'm like, we good. Like I ain't even know it, but I'm like, we good. Till I see the cop behind us. I'm like, bro, what's going on? He like, but we good.
So you knew you was in a stolen car?
No, that's what I'm saying. But when the cop got behind us, I'm like, he like, nah, we good. I'm like, all right, we good. We keep driving, we making turns, and the cop, I'm like, bro, why the cop still behind us? Then he telling me like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. So at first, every person my age, our first thought is to run. So it's a big field, football field. So I'm like, bro, I'm about to hop out right here and run. He like, nah, but don't do that. So that's why in the song I'm like, that's a good thing I ain't do the race. Cause there was so many cops. Soon as we made that last turn, if I would have ran, it would have been, they wasn't gonna spare. So it would have been over how many cops it was. So I'm just like, I don't know. But in that moment of everything happening, I felt guilty because I'm in a situation I shouldn't have no business in.
And I told you don't go with that boy that day.
Nah, you did.
I told you and him, and I told him he better not take you outside and y'all better not get in no trouble. So that means that sometimes you gotta listen to your mom. Mom is not always being older and not knowing what she's talking about. Mom can be sparing your life at some point. So we ain't gonna always blame the cops. But anywho, go ahead. Continue on.
Definitely. But I put myself in a situation I ain't had no business in. But then again, I felt like it's not like we committed.
Hey, y'all.
It's not like we committed a murder or something where they gotta have all these cops out here and they first thing is to hop out with guns. Mm-hmm. Well, I really felt, I ain't gonna lie, I was scared of guns.
You was scared?
Yeah, I was scared. They had about 50 guns out.
You thought that was gonna hurt you?
At first, the way the cop, cause he just, alright, so we driving, we got a light. It's just one behind us. Soon as that light turned green, like 5 of them came from behind him, and then like another 5 came from in front, and the cop came and just straight swerved in front of us. Yeah, but he just straight hopped out. So I'm like, oh, nah, I don't know. I just threw my hands up. Like that's the first thing I think. Just throw your hands up so they see you not moving, you ain't touching nothing. But then I realized when I threw my hand up, I still had the phone in my hand. So I'm like, I hope they don't mistake this for nothing else. Nothing at all. But when they got us in there, I was in there, he was telling me like, he was talking to me like, yeah, like, they was laughing, like it wasn't bad vibes. But at first it was, but when we got in there, it wasn't like, they was like giving us bad vibes. Like,
yeah, they already had y'all. They ain't need to give y'all no bad vibes. We got them niggas. No, I'm just playing. Okay, so, you said we don't like school. We just go to school so we can have fun and we can social. So you mean to tell me when I send you to school, you're not learning? You going to school to socialize?
When I said that, I'm saying like, we don't go to school for school. We go to school because, first of all, we go to school so we can show our drip off. That's first of all. We go to show the drip. Everybody know if you go to school, you gotta go drip. So we go to show the drip. Then as boys, we go, I know some girls gonna be in here, and then we know we finna link up with the guys in here. So it's like, we go to school for that, but we still in class and we still learning, but we go to school because we know what's gonna be in there.
And who you gonna see, who gonna see your drip. Like, that's your place you go to show off. Like,
I seen a post, and it was like the hallways, that's the block.
Yeah.
Classroom, I forgot what that one was. The principal, parent-teacher conference was court. The principal, it was like a bunch of stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, like, and I seen that before I wrote the song. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta put that in there. We don't like school. We just go to school so we can have fun and we can social.
I can relate, because I'm not gonna lie, I used to go to school for the same thing. Outside of math, I used to love,
everybody knows to go to
gym. I used to love forensic science because I'm just so creepy. Like, I like looking at stuff like that. So I used to love that, but like social studies, I couldn't stand it. And then now that I'm out of school, I understand why I couldn't stand it, because they're not talking about my story. They're not talking about our history. They're talking about the narrative that they want to push. I couldn't relate. So I respect some of that. Like math, like I said, math, second languages, I used to like stuff like that because I wanted everybody to swear I was Spanish. So, so I used to like stuff like that. But for the most part, it was about what boy I'm going to see, especially if I had me a little boyfriend at the time because my mother didn't let me have boyfriends at a young age. So school was my date night, you know. And getting fly, like you said, everybody seeing your drip. And just, you know, being in school having fun. I mean, the way I was raised, I'm glad that I picked up on a lot of things and then street smart. And then I wasn't ever a dummy, but yeah, I could relate to when you say we don't like school, we just go to social. Because every chance I got, I used to cut school, run out the classroom,
I
everything.
go to the bathroom every class period. I'm in the bathroom.
Oh, so that's what you be doing? Oh, so they wasn't lying when they keep saying you not in the class, you always talking about you on your way to the bathroom when they was calling you.
No, I'm saying like I go to class, but then I go to bathroom every class period. Like I be like, I go to the bathroom or something like that. Like, I be in the bathroom, but some classes it be boring. Like everybody know once you go to like that 5th period class, all your friends they all right, they in class, so we stay in class this whole period. Like just stuff like that.
And even Casanova's part, even though he's not here, free Casanova, free Cas. Yo, we got so much love for him. Facebook, y'all, we had already started on for our YouTube for Hustle and Love, as y'all see. But what we were saying about Casanova was that he shows so much love. Me and him had 50 arguments. Y'all know me. We had 50 arguments, but it wasn't real arguments. It was like, let's get this together. What he said? What he said?
Yo, your mom, that's your mom's? Your mom's don't play.
Right. Because I was on him like, I'm not playing with you. You gonna do this, you gonna do that. No, let's do it now. But we turned it all into a joke and it was all love. But what makes me really, really have major love for him is that he was going through so much that we didn't know about. Like, nigga, you on our set on the run. He didn't care. He still came out. He still did what he had to do. He delivered.
And then he told me, like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you got a sound. First, he was like, yo, you sound like the baby. He just kept telling me that.
Yeah, because he said that. He sound like the baby of one of them niggas.
You sound like the baby. You from the South. I'm like, yeah, I'm like the baby from North Carolina. I was raised in North Carolina, so I feel it. And he was like, yeah, bro, but you got a sound. But he just kept telling me I sound like the baby, and I got a sound, like, the whole time. But it was just good vibes. Like, he laughed, chill.
Did you learn anything from working with him?
I did. You just gotta be open. He was just open. He ain't care. He was just open. Girl staring at me. Nah, y'all turn around. Y'all turn around.
For real?
He ain't want to look at him and yo, stop. Yo, I'm trying to be serious. Stop making me smile.
Who was looking at him?
It was who's looking at him?
Your social media?
Yeah, her and her sister. They were, yeah, it was them. They was standing. Y'all turn around. Come on, so I'm trying to be serious. Y'all turn around. He was just open.
I think he was shocked because he told me the same thing. Nah, she can't be over here while we doing this. She gotta go. She making us laugh.
Cause you trying to tell him about his ditty. You tell him about his bop.
But he said, don't tell me about my bop. Yeah, y'all, I was trying to tell Casanova how to do his bop. I was like, no, you got, wait, Stacey, could you play that part so they could see what I'm talking about? Because there's one part, I wanted him to come out like, I'm in and out of poverty on my own. He was like, nah, don't tell me how to do my bop. I know how to do my bop.
He got his bop.
Yeah, but it was definitely, we definitely had a great time working with him. But so when you say the word redemption, but turn it down a little. There's only Trump supporters killing our wives and they hunting daughters. That White House ain't doing nothing for us.
Give us food sticks and two sticks.
What the fuck is that?
Get equality.
This one, I made it out of poverty on my own.
Yeah, I folded myself.
Oh well, I'm in my zone. Get shot for reaching for your phone. That's a black man reality, just chilling at home.
Won't stop.
Can't stop. Go ahead, let them hear you song, baby.
Don't
Here go
stop.
Farrakhan.
Refuse to stop.
Nah.
My people.
For so long, man, I ain't speak on things. Act like I ain't see nothing. I swear that y'all don't feel my pain. We spinning, we don't play no game. Knowing we forever pay. When the cops come by, we don't look that way. Cops drop by, we ain't thinking straight. We slide, we ain't even trying to go that way. For so long, man, I ain't speak on things. Act like I ain't see nothing. I swear that y'all don't feel my pain. We spinning, we don't play no game. Knowing we forever pay. When the cops come by, we don't look that way. Cops drop by, we ain't thinking straight. We slide, we ain't even trying to go that way.
Black Lives Matter had to say that with the fist up. This black versus the cops, so y'all tell them cops to vest up. So you wanted to fight the cops on that part?
Yeah, I was mad writing that song.
You was mad?
I was mad. I think it was the George Floyd situation when I was writing that song. That's when it all happened. So I was mad. I was like, Black versus the cop. Well, y'all tell them cops the best up. I was mad. I was mad.
Now, when them cops come kick your little ass,
even in the studio with Joe, he's like, yo, Ty, I ain't gonna lie. You came when they going hard. You gotta calm down, bro. I came when they straight mad, just letting everything out.
It makes you feel angry to think about the things like that. Sunday, don't do that. Go ahead and play the game. We let you play the game. Go ahead. You're interrupting.
It's not even that. It's just like watching it just made me mad. Like the cop just gonna sit down on this man's neck and he just constantly saying, I can't breathe.
Run that part with George Floyd.
And they talking about, what are you on, drugs?
That's what they said.
You hear it?
I don't really like. I didn't really. It turned me down a little bit because you know my neighbors, they don't like me right now. But I didn't really hear that. But even just the whole George Floyd situation just pissed me off. Like I did see the cop with his neck and like he was with his knee on his neck and then he was just pushing hard and just but he was, you could tell he was holding on to the thing, pushing hard. Oh,
this made me mad. So when I was writing it, it's just like, man, y'all tell them cops to vest up. It's us versus them. Well, y'all tell them to vest up.
And shout out to your cousin Sticko because he the one was like put that part in the song. He was like, let Soul B do his speech sounding like the Farrakhan.
Turn it up. Turn it down. You turn it up.
Let him do his speech sounding like Farrakhan. He like, y'all should put George Floyd instead of the people just chanting throughout the song.
Bring it back.
Just a little bit.
They don't teach us about the real, that's the reason I don't think I like school. We don't like school, we just go to school so we can have fun, we can social.
What's going on, y'all?
Song we ain't playing, now they blessing our communities, the stuff that we've been saying. Cop jumped out that car, he put that Glock right to my face, thoughts flowing through my head. It was a good thing.
I hate hearing that part, just to know that my child had to go through something like that. It's like,
20, y'all can't say y'all was scared.
Sam, what are you on?
I'm about to stop that. That part.
Yeah.
That's the part that you said really makes you.
Yeah, and then on the video, the cop was just sitting there. He like, man, I can't breathe. And they just fake checking him, so just checking his pockets. For that long, just checking his pocket. So when I was writing it, and then that whole situation was going on at the time, it just made me mad. Like black versus the cops, but y'all tell them cops to vest up. Don't tell us nothing. Tell them to vest up. Tell them to be prepared. Because in reality, they're scared of us.
That's true, and honestly, I think, well, the system is designed the way it is. I mean, it's just what it is. It's me and my dad was talking about that one day, just speaking on who's gonna protect us, who's gonna stand up and fight for us. All this that's going on, the 5G, the COVID, the injustice, all that. Who's gonna really stand up for us as the minority? Like, who do we have to fight for us? Like, and then it's crazy because, like I said a few minutes ago for my Facebook Live, y'all didn't hear me because we was on YouTube, but with the music, if the music is, I said some of the music is suicidal because they always talk about let's get our gun and go fight and go shoot, and I got high in the studio and I went crazy off the pipe, and then next thing you know, y'all want to kill each other, or y'all going out there getting killed, or y'all catching indictments. But Ty said that when his age group listened to the music, it made them lit and just want to go outside. But who y'all want to go outside on? Why y'all not going outside and going against the people who captivating y'all? You know what I'm saying? Who got us captivated? Y'all get hype and get lit and go out there and take it out on each other.
We starting in all the parties.
Yeah, starting in the parties in his yard. But y'all should be in the parties plotting and planning y'all next move on what y'all gonna do to get up out of this captivation, out of this captivity.
Right, we in the center, they play that Boosie. We don't even know about Boosie for real, boo. Once they play that Boosie that set it up, that's how you know, yeah, they want something to happen.
I ain't gonna lie though, I like Boosie too. Set it up and you know, some of them, the beat, it be the beat that catch you.
Nah, you wanna talk, you wanna run your mouth.
Don't listen to Boosie here Instagram jail and all kind of stuff going through all kind of lawsuits.
Account now.
Oh, he got a new account?
Yeah, Boosie got he got shot in his leg, he got surgery and all. He got in a wheelchair.
Oh, yeah,
but I respect him because he's still going out on that wheelchair performing on stage now.
Oh, wow. But back to the lyrics. No. I was asking you, I was saying redemption. When you think of redemption, what comes to your mind?
Redemption? I don't know why, but every time I say redemption, it's just revenge. Like, that's all I hear in it is revenge. But when I think of redemption, is revenge come to my mind, and just like
we love you too, Keela. I need one of those t-shirts. We got one for you. Mom. Go ahead.
Yeah, basically revenge. Like, and I don't know. I just think of revenge and to stay away from evil. Like, it's just evil and revenge just come to redemption. Like, that's what I think of every time. I don't know why.
So when you ask me what made me tell you to write the song like that, that's what it is. Like, change the narrative. Stop making suicidal music and making one another want to fight, kill, and do that to one another, and come together and fight against evil, fight against the wickedness that's going on in the world, fight against your rights, fight for your rights. You know what I'm saying? Instead of fighting to kill your brother, or instead of making music to help your brother get indicted or to help yourself get indicted. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta stand up, and we just gotta, you know, be there for one another. Especially, what I don't like about the suicidal music is a lot of the music too is also putting black women down and trying to tear down our self-esteem. That bitch took my. Why you gotta talk about that in your music? Y'all need us. We gave birth to y'all. If anything, y'all black music, like Tupac said, should be healing and being real to us, uplifting us. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to tear us down and make us feel less than, oh, the bitch is stripper and she did the, oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to say the word, but yeah, she did the, you know, like, no, y'all gotta, again, that's why we came up with redemption, to uplift, to get our people to come together, to stand together, to be different, to fight together. So, no, we don't want to get caught up in no more indictments. It's like our people is under a spell. These artists is under a spell. Y'all see when some of these rappers, when they rapping about what they doing, like I said a little while ago, look at 9 Trey. Look at the Brims. Now the
I feel
Apes.
like some artists come out and they use that to blow them up, because that's how a lot of artists is being known now. Like talking about stuff like that, and they use that to blow them up, and then they really start feeling like they like that for real. Like they really.
Yeah, you blow yourself up right on in the jail.
That too.
You blow yourself right on up in the jail.
A lot of people come out of gangster music like that.
Yeah. We love y'all too, guys. We definitely do. We appreciate y'all, definitely. If y'all got any questions for Tytoofly on our live, I'll tell you what they say. If y'all got any questions for us or for Tytoofly, definitely, because we talking about this new project that he just did, Redemption, featuring Casanova. For those of y'all that don't know, it dropped today. For those of y'all that didn't hear it, y'all gonna hear us keep playing it periodically throughout this, y'all gonna hear us playing it periodically throughout this live, throughout, you know, our YouTube. We on YouTube and we on live, so we keep looking up and down.
That's how I'm trying to look here, but that's false, so I can't even really read that. So I'm trying to.
I'll read it for you, but, you know, if y'all got any questions or y'all got anything to say, y'all want to chime in, we definitely right here. Hi, family. We love all of y'all. We thank y'all for tuning in with us and stuff like that. But, what were we saying?
About rappers speaking on stuff.
No, I was saying it's like our people under a spell. You know what I'm saying? Like, we see the bad things happening, and we see the outcome of the narrative that they pushing in this industry. We see the outcome. But a lot of artists, especially your age group that's coming up, don't do nothing different. It fall right into the same track.
Chopper did. I ain't gonna lie. NLE Chopper.
Oh, yeah, I respect NLE Chopper.
He came out a different.
Yeah, he came out a gangster. See, he had no shirt on, remind me of Booger.
He came out like that. And then he just changed it all up. Like, now he just a different person now.
Now he into manifesting,
like
connecting to the universe.
I think that's what he was always about, but he just used the different type of lifestyle to get him popping. Like, I heard somebody said he not even really like Grape Street or something like that. Like, he paid them to blow him up type thing.
But that's what Casanova said. I can't remember which interview it was, but Casanova said that too, that he didn't really want to be, what's that? Probably Sunday. Excuse me, y'all. But he said he didn't really want to be that hardcore rapper and stuff like that. But anyway, Casanova was saying that he didn't want to come out with that type of music. He didn't want to be like that. Like, that's not what he wanted to push. But he said they made him do that. Like, that's the narrative that he had to push, because that's the only way the industry was accepting him. So I get what you're saying when you say that some artists like NLE Chopper, they don't really be about that. Same thing with, we don't like to mention his name, but same thing with 6ix9ine. He wasn't really about that, you know, but because he needed to get his name out there, he needed to get his music heard, that's what he did.
And then he said, the video coming soon. It keep going up.
Somebody said something about the video?
Yeah, Frankie was good. What's going on?
The video coming soon. We actually have the video. We just had a little technical difficulty, which y'all don't know. And I'm going to be real, because I see that a lot of people was banking on the song not being able to be dropped because of Casanova. I mean, I even see families sharing it. Look, he's in jail. Look, he's locked up. Oh, they can't get the song cleared. Oh, the song ain't going to drop. Oh, they messed up now. And I feel like a lot of people was banking on the downfall. But y'all know each don't fall down. For some kind of way, when I say I was going at Rock Nation, Sony, thank God for Sony. Big shout out to Sony, because that's who picked up the song. Sony. Yeah, that's who, for those of y'all that don't know, that's who picked up the song and got everything done for us. Big shout out to Sony. Big shout out to Sony. For real. Because they did it one wop, boop, they made everything happen. But on my own, I was going at Rock Nation. I made it out of poverty on my own. I did, though, for real. But yeah, we was going through a lot to get this project done. Like, even from the beginning, my God bless Aurora, you know, like I always say, she held my hand every step of the way. I was worrying the purity crap out of Aurora every day. Like, Aurora, they gonna send me my verse. We need our verse done. Aurora, he better do the video. Where he at? Aurora, can you get the people on the phone?
The last time I heard Aurora was when her and Sophie had that argument about the presidents that day. That's the last time. Does he know Donald Trump? She just
what she say? He could so be. Excuse us for a minute. We had to change. Ty went into his memory of Aurora, so we never gonna bypass the memory of her forever. Rest in heaven, Aurora. But so B said that he what you say? You on Donald Trump's side because Donald Trump said he gonna free the guys out of prison. She said, put him on the phone, Esha. Put him on the phone. And I knew she was getting ready to get at him. And this was just like, what, 3 weeks ago? This was just about 3 weeks ago. Yeah. She got on that phone with Sophie. Oh, you gonna say Donald Trump, you on his side because he gonna free people out of prison, but he talked about putting Lysol and talk about killing our people by putting Lysol, injecting people with Lysol. Oh, she was mad.
She went, oh. Then that other time we was on that bed and she don't nobody say nothing. She jogged with 2 hands. She didn't want nobody to talk, nobody to move, nobody to nothing.
When we went to Washington, she was scared. She was scared to put
13 minutes long.
Let me read some of the comments. Frankie said 2 shots. Oh, hi, Sister Zella said, what God has for you is for you. Amen. Frankie said, okay. Grandma said, maybe you making him horny looking on. Said, oh. That's my man. Who your man, Frankie? You got him in trouble the last time he was down south, having him watching everybody shaking their butt. Now you up here again? Keita, the OG, wasn't he about to get you hurt, Keita? He had you out there arguing with the blood. Redemption means to bring back, restore, and that's what we're gonna do. Teach our kids. Yeah, redemption. We fighting against evil. Yes, that's our point of doing this type of song. Like Ty, I don't think he got it at first. When I wanted him to really don't do no song about who you gonna fight, what club you gonna be in, what girl you gonna school. No, let's do a song talk about bring our people coming together. Even Casanova. I wrote him, I told him, I said, listen, I know you be talking your jump, but we don't want that kind of song. We want you to come out like Jadakiss with Why. And honestly, that's who we originally was gonna do the feature with Jadakiss, because we wanted to give that Why feel. For those of y'all that don't know why, it's just like all that I've been living is this pain that I've been given. They got me in the system. Why they gotta do me like that? Try to make it my way when I ain't on the highway. But yeah, we was gonna do the song, the original feature with Jadakiss, but things didn't really work out like that. Honestly, we prayed about it. We said, you know what? We're not going to get upset. We're not going to we just going to pray. We're going to ask God, whoever is the best fit for this feature, whoever could get this feature to reach the masses, we're going to go with that. And God, you just have your way. Like this whole project, honestly, I would have been broke down. It was stressful. Every time I got stressed out, we just prayed. Even Ty coming there, Mom, what's going to happen now? Mom, what we going to do now, Mom? And I'm just like, oh, everybody is stressing me out. Everybody keep calling me, asking me, when is this? When is that? Why this not going on? Why that not going on? I'm only one person. Even though I have a team, even my team, Esha, what we're going to do, Esha, it's not the Esha. So it's like, but you know what? Instead of breaking down, instead of screaming, I might have screamed at a few people a few times. That's just what I do when they get on my nerve. They know that, then they shouldn't get on my nerve. But instead of screaming all the time, I just go to my corner and pray or meditate. Woosah, then come back out like, hey guys, everything's going to be okay. Let's just chill and relax. Knowing on the inside I was breaking down like, oh, that's why me and Casanova kept getting to it. He had the nerve to say, I shouldn't have gave you my personal number. He was mad. I shouldn't have gave you my personal number. Yes, you should have. Yes, you should have. But at the end of the day, it was all love, and we came up with redemption. We created a great piece. I think this song is what we need right now. And it's unfortunate that Casanova is going through what he's going through with these feds and this indictment and all that, but he'll be okay. I really believe in my heart that he won't be okay, and this is a song that could potentially help him, because if this is not how he usually rap, right?
No, Cass just really like a lot of his songs. He's starting to change like his flow. Like before, it was just strictly muscle and stuff. Now he's starting to change it and going to singing and stuff like that. Like
He's singing?
Yeah, I'm trying to boost that one song he had with Tory Lanez and that Jamaican dude.
Shout out to Tory Lanez too.
Shout out Tory. Shout out. I ain't know Tory was that short from real life. I know people be clowning him, but Tory about up the head of me when he was standing back. He about up the head, and then he seen this one girl walk past. She had red sweats on, and he like.
Oh, you remember them sweats?
She got the jaddy, old ass.
What's the jaddy? What's the jaddy?
It's a new word for fatty. It's just jaddy.
Oh, she must have really turned you on, because you
Nah,
that was all the way November, what? 21st? 23rd, and you remember them sweats too, Sobe? Oh, you ain't see that, right?
Nah, it was just funny. Then Jamel. Shout out Jamel.
My nephew Jamel over there
Shout out,
slapping
man.
turkeys in the middle of a turkey drop.
It was too funny. We just chilling. He slapped a turkey and Tory just jumped. Like, what's that? And then I looked, Jamel laughing, so I already knew what he was doing. Then he did it again, and Tory caught him. Like he like he was waiting for him to do it again. He did it again. He caught him, and we just started laughing. That was I ain't gonna lie, I had fun that day too.
And I'm saying shout out to Tory. I don't want nobody to feel like, oh, you a woman and you agreeing with what he did and how he did Megan Thee Stallion. Because honestly, I am a woman. I'm all girl power, and I said it to Tory, and I said to anybody around that know what's going on. Like, if if he really did that to that girl, he was dead wrong, and it was messed up to even have a gun on the scene with that girl, on a female. That I don't know what happened. I was not there, but as I said on the fly, I don't think I got to say it on the flyer. I don't think they put it on the flyer. But my goal, I think I said it in my post. The main goal, honestly, was to focus on the purpose, not the person. The purpose was to feed families, to give back to communities. And we were so adamant about that, especially now, because what's going on. So many people lost their jobs. People probably lost their homes. Like when we went to, what was that neighborhood called before we went to 303? Canarsie. That's
Brookline Project.
Brookline Projects. Shout out to Angel. Definitely shout out to Angel, girl. I ain't forget you, because she made it happen over there. When I say she had the whole
Nah, it was a lot of people out there.
Yeah, all I said was, Angel, have the people out there. She had the street blocked off. The police was there. We calling, people calling us like, the police out here. We like the police over there. She like, no, Esha, y'all good. They just here to see Tory. They want to see Tory. Like, she had it lit for us. And
they showed love to Tory.
yeah, they definitely show love. But the thing about it is that touched me is as we were walking out, one of the guys said, he's like, you know, this is real good that y'all did this. Like, people, we over here hurting. People really over here not eating. We over here starving. And for Angel, for you to put this together, to have your people come out and really serve us and give food to us, we really needed it. People were standing on lines crying for turkeys. That touched me, because I don't think they was crying because they just wanted a turkey. I think they was crying because they needed it. And like, people probably was scraping pennies together and really bugging about how we gonna eat for Thanksgiving. And we didn't only give them turkeys, we gave them meals, stuffing, candy yams, corn, green beans, cornbread, Hawaiian rolls, like, And I'm not saying that to brag. We're saying that to say we didn't want them to have to struggle, or we didn't want them to have to worry about what they was going to put together for Thanksgiving. We're going to do what we got to do to put food on y'all tables. And honestly, and I'm just going to be real, Tory Lanez paid for all of that. I'm not going to tell y'all how much. No, but he put it out there. He said he put up $15K. And he really did. He put all of that up just to make it happen. He just dropped it in our account and was like, y'all do y'all. And he didn't even really know us. He met us through somebody else. And he trusted us to deliver. And he wasn't even really there in the beginning. But
when he came, he showed love.
Yeah.
So that was
the first location. He was on the plane coming. Said, yo, Soul, I'm coming. I'm gonna be there. Sure enough.
And the people was bothering us. Esha, how Tory Lanez coming and he on the plane? Tory Lanez ain't coming here in LA. Tory Lanez ain't coming. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm just so tough.
I'm coming outside to get something from the van. Some lady go, don't lie to me. He in there?
That was at 303, right? Oh, 303. Oh my gosh. They was just...
See, don't lie to me. He in there? I was like, nah, he ain't come yet. Don't lie to me. I'm like, I'm for real. He ain't come yet.
They kind of got on my nerves a little bit, but only because it was just too much. Like, mind you, the day before that was the video. Well, 2 days before that was the video shoot. So we were still kind of high for dealing with all of that. And then Tory Lanez coming. We got to deliver for these people. Not to mention, me and Soul B had to get a U-Haul truck to shop for all of them people. And Tamel and Jamel, what I call y'all, Tamel, Jamel? My nephew Jamel, they had to unload, load, they had to drive the U-Haul. Our little family made sure everything happened, sponsored by Tory Lanez. So we definitely, like I said, ladies, don't be mad at me for working with him. I just wanted to make sure the people got fed. We just wanted to make sure our communities, people in the communities was able to eat. That's it. That's it. But back to Redemption.
Redemption. No.
Y'all go stream Redemption. It's on iTunes.
On all platforms.
You gotta say it because some of them don't know. iTunes, SoundCloud,
Apple, Tidal. What else?
Deezer, Pandora.
Yeah, Pandora. There's another app I seen somebody use, but I forgot what it was called. Yeah,
so we can't think of all the names, but whatever you could think of, go stream Redemption. We greatly, I know I be popping junk sometimes, but we greatly appreciate the love and support from y'all, because if it's not from y'all, there will be no us. If y'all not encouraging us, if y'all not uplifting us, and y'all don't have to say things sometimes that's encouraging. Just by clicking that like button, just by sharing, just by comment. Like they didn't hear you earlier when you were saying that you feel good because everybody's sharing your song.
Yeah, a lot of people sharing their song love. That make me want to go harder and some. Shout out P-Mac. P-Mac,
shout out P-Mac.
P-Mac is so lit right now. He posts every fight. He probably still posting right now. A lot of people don't realize that. Like, we don't realize that. We make them. We the reason they rich, basically.
We definitely the reason they rich, because that's another thing about with the songs, with the artists these days. Artists is promoting, yeah, I got a watch. I just dropped 100 on my watch. I got my chain. I just dropped my chain could buy for your whole house. Okay, so why are you why are you putting a house on your neck instead of going back and investing into these communities and providing low-income homes for your people, because you know the struggle that your mother went through, or you know what you had to go through to get where you at. So why don't you take that chain off your neck and go invest that into property? Go invest that into building. Go invest that into land. So
that's what Baby and G Herbo, like G Herbo, he like, well, as soon as I buy a school in Chicago, they want to charge me with fraud.
He brought a school?
Yeah.
I ain't even know that. But I know on Versus, when Jeezy and Gucci Mane went at each other, I like what Jeezy said. I respect that. Put the fist up on that one. He said, Gucci talked about he got on a $10,000 outfit. Jeezy said, I might not got on a $10,000 outfit, but I own half of Atlanta. That's way more valuable than that $10,000 outfit. Who cares about that $10,000 outfit? People could go boost that. Scammers could go swipe for that, or however you do it. But why you not investing? Like Jeezy said, I own half of Atlanta. So that means that he provided homes and jobs for people, for his people. That's what it's about. It's not about investing into all these flashy jewels and flashy. I mean, I'm not gonna say don't buy yourself a nice piece
Nah,
for 2
but
or
I think
3.
Gucci Man said that because when Jeezy supposedly sent somebody to kill him or whatever, it was 10,000 that that was on his head or whatever. So he was saying like, I got a $10,000.
But why you up here starting when Jeezy called you and put you on that platform?
'Cause
Like
he was
Jeezy
mad.
said, all right, but why you still mad? That's what I'm saying about these artists. Y'all want to go at each other. Y'all want to kill each other. He called you to put you on the platform so y'all can make noise together. Y'all can entertain the people.
Nah, but at
You
the
still
end, they
mad
squashed
about
it.
something that happened a long time ago. But Jeezy shut him down. I own half of Atlanta. Shout out to Jeezy. That's how I want to be. I want to own half of Brooklyn.
No, right. Jeezy said something.
And Fayetteville.
He said something powerful right there. Like, shut it down real quick. But I feel like Gucci was only doing that because he was performing a diss song, or I think he performed it, or he was about to perform it, and then he said that like, oh yeah, I got $10,000 outfit on. But he was basically throwing subs like, you sent somebody to kill me for $10,000. I got a $10,000 outfit on. Like he was just saying stuff like that. Like he was throwing
But
shots
when
in the middle of
Jeezy
him
started,
making
because
that
I
song.
respect Gucci too. I got major love for Gucci too, so I'm not going against Gucci at all. But just that little part right there, I like what Gucci said on that part when he said, I like what Jeezy said on that part when he said he owned half of Atlanta. Like that's what it's about. Like I said, he provided homes and jobs for people just by owning half of Atlanta. That's what it's about. Like that's it.
Right.
Wait, hold on. Y'all know I can't shout out to everybody that's on the live with us, that's commenting, that's letting us know y'all in here. Y'all know I can't forget my envy lamps. My lips got dry for real. I'm not really up here trying to promote.
That'd be like Vaseline or something for the boys or something. Like how they got blistex and Carmex and stuff.
Redemption. So y'all boys' lips could stop being so ashy and dry.
Licorice lips.
Nah, not like that. Like Carmex and blistex.
No, y'all can have some gloss, but it don't gotta be gloss. But it could be like vitamin E and C wax for the men's lips. But anyway, so anybody got any questions? Y'all want to talk to Tytoofly? Y'all want to talk to me, the momager? But I'm more than a momager because y'all don't know what I went through with this project. Even so be. Shout out to, I'm not just us two. We just not going to take all the credit. Shout out to everybody that was involved with this project. Everybody. Like, because this was...
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. So B did get on the song, and at first it was in a hook. I'm like, it don't sound like it don't go right there. Like it don't stand out more in the beginning of the song, and then in the beginning, and then after Casanova verse, I'm like, just do it like that, and then space it out, like make it so they can hear it, but make it like an ad lib so it stand out. And I feel like that part made the song too.
Yeah, because your cousin Sticko, he was like, yo, you know what y'all missing? When I let him hear the song before it was done, he was like, you know what y'all missing? Y'all need to get So B in it speaking his Farrakhan stuff. Let him talk his Farrakhan stuff. And I was like, you know what? First I was like, I don't know about that because So B talk too much.
That's what Casanova said. Keep So B where he at.
Who Casanova? Oh yeah, at the video shoot.
I was like, yo, let So B come do his part. Just keep So B where he at. You get him started, he not going to stop.
Yeah, Casanova, he was funny. That's why I just feel so bad for him because he had so much respect. He showed so much love, such a great sense of humor. People said, put So B up there. Let So B do his part. Because if y'all don't know, that's So B at the beginning. That's So B on the intro of the song. And in the middle saying, can't stop, won't stop, refuse to stop. Let me see your phone. That's So B. So they suggested that So B be in the video and do his part. Casanova said, nah.
Keep So B. Don't get him started.
A little bit. Yeah. Turn it down because I'm going to play it, on the way out. We about to end it. Yeah, he was like, don't get him started. Then he started talking about, because Casanova and So B has a personal relationship. So Casanova started talking about when So B had him in jail trying to do yoga and all this other stuff. It was just so funny, and it's just so sad now with the outcome going on. Like, even though people would be hitting us up, oh, that's promotion for y'all. Oh, y'all could do. We don't want to shine.
Yeah, shine off for another man being.
Or for his downfall. Yeah. We wanted him to be here to shine because the plan was to have a big release party, and both of them was going to be there. And Casanova was going to invite his entourage and his people. We was going to invite our people. Of course, due to COVID, we wasn't going to have a lot of people, but we was going to enjoy this moment together because Casanova was actually excited about the project too because
Nah, he was.
he didn't think he could deliver. I don't think he believed in himself to deliver something like
He
this.
couldn't stop moving. He was lit.
Yeah, he
Walking
was.
around doing his ditty.
Yeah, don't tell me how to do my part. But with that being said, we about to end this live. But before we end this live, we're gonna put Ty to the test. When I throw the letter out, I want you to tell me what's the first thing that come to your mind. A.
Alagasco.
Alagasco. Shout out to Alagasco.
Shout out
What you got
Alagasco.
in chat? B.
B. Buddha. Brothers.
Rest in peace, Buddha. We love you, Buddha. Oh my God. Could you imagine if Buddha was here?
Buddha the reason
Buddha
that
is
I
here
really
with us
start
in the
rapping.
spirit, though. I'm not going to even count Buddha out. Buddha is definitely, every time I'm doing something, see, look, he looking at me. Look how hard he's smiling, though. Every time I be doing something, Buddha and Jamel, they always there. C.
Cookies. I love cookies.
What kind of cookies? What's your favorite cookies?
Chocolate bit cookies.
Chocolate bit cookies, that made me think of Little Diamond. Trying to be a blood, talk about chocolate bit cookies. D.
D.
I'm just playing if y'all heard me.
Dang, what's the D? I don't know. I gotta say dog or something. I don't know.
Dog, roof, roof.
Yeah, I like dogs.
Oh, you a dog? You a dog?
Nah, ain't no
E.
E.
Your nigga E.
I was thinking that, but now I was gonna leave that for a while. But E. Free my nigga E.
Free E. Free Iana. I don't call her nigga E. I just said that to them because that's how they be talking. Free my niece Iana. F.
Family.
G.
God. Grandparents.
You only get to use one.
There's a lot.
Praise God. God is only God that we hear where we at. Like I said earlier, Live Nation got these numbers going up. Our digital marketing team got these numbers going up. Our PR, they got the numbers going up. Shout out to Sony. That's huge. They took on this project. They believed in us. So that's only God. Like Sister Ozella said, what God has for you is for you. H.
Honey, because we be making us eat honey and cinnamon.
Y'all heard him. He said H is for honey because I make them eat honey and cinnamon. That's right. We got to keep our immune system good.
Imagination. You gotta use your imagination.
J.
Johnsson. Cause I'm a Johnson.
Okay. Johnson. That's what you be telling the girls. I got that Johnson. I'm a Johnson with the
I don't know
Johnson.
nothing about that Johnsson. But I don't know. That's just my swag.
K.
Kind. You gotta be kind, but don't let people take your kindness for weakness.
L.
Loyalty.
M.
Momager.
Me. N.
Natural. Be natural.
O.
Let me think. Oh.
Oppression. I ain't supposed to tell you. Go ahead. O.
Right, I'm trying to oppression. Don't let people overpower you.
Okay. Overpower. P.
Don't. I see. I'm gonna say stuff with it, cause I'm like P. I'm gonna use like popular. Like, don't make yourself look bad, or don't try to be something you're not to be popular.
Q. I'm not looking at the alphabet, y'all. I'm just making sure the song don't come on.
Q. Quick or something.
Be a quick thinker, be on your toes. R. Realness.
That's that Pop Smoke. I love Pop Smoke.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. S.
Soul B. Shout out Soul B.
So big. Black big homie. Keita. There you go, the OG.
We find out about to run down on Keita.
T. Tytoofly.
Tytoofly. Oh, we ain't even showed them your mask, your merch. We ain't even put your merch out. You.
Unique. That's the you, right? Yeah, you. Unique.
What makes you unique?
Makes me unique. Me, I'm natural. I got a gift.
V.
V.
Why you put it on me?
V. I don't know. It's hard.
Victory.
Oh yeah, victory. Victory lap. That's Nipsey Hussle right there.
W.
W. Whoa. Yeah.
Well, X.
X. I use with X.
Extension.
Oh, yeah,
How you say his
X.
name? Because he was different. He was unique.
Oh yeah, X had his own swag, and he switched it up. X was versatile.
Why?
Why? Young. I'm gonna say young. Young King.
Let me think. Z.
Z.
I was trying to add something to Y, but we're going to go to Z.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Z. What starts with Z? I don't know. Z. I'm trying to think of something that's good for Z. I don't know.
Zebra is bigger than black and white.
It is, but see, Z. I don't know. We can use zebra. Yeah, zebra. It's bigger than black and white.
No, come up with your own thing.
I'm
Z.
trying to think though, but I
Think. Put your thinking caps on. Imagination. You just said I for imagination. What you cooking over there? Use your imagination.
Z. I don't know. Z. Zaire.
Zaire. Oh, Zaire. Okay, well, Zaire, he wanted to say Zaire. Shout out to our little cousin Zaire. So on that note, we about to end this. Thank you guys for watching. We're not talking to Facebook Live, we're talking to YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. Hustle and love.
None of you guys can fly as me.